Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to war number 8 of season 25. So I got my pretty standard war team of Omega, Sabretooth, and Carl. So I'm on path 1 in section 1 and then path 5 in section 2, as well as the node 22-23 combo of Kingpin and Omega Red, or not Omega Red, Korg. So this first fight is Sorcer. We talked about it and we decided that I was fine with Omega. I didn't need to bring Torch for it. Because if I brought Torch, then I can't bring White Magneto. So basically, I lock in my spores there, but I only had 3. Probably shouldn't have done that. I should have just hit her a bit first. I was hoping to lock in the spores there, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. Because she threw the special right in my face. So I was trying to be careful to make sure that she wasn't unblockable. I prefer to bait out her SP2 if possible. I put on that like 33% SP3 boost just in case she throws a special 3, especially in the armor phase. The rest of it, she's pretty harmless, but her specials can wreck you, especially in her, not her armor phase, actually her fury phase, this one, the Siderax Ferocity. She's pretty strong when she has that. So there, I throw the special 2, and this is kind of funny. She throws her unblockable balls, but dies in the process, so I don't actually have to dex it. So we get out of that one pretty well. So the next fight, this is a Killmonger on Masochism. It's probably the easiest fight of the war. This really doesn't have anything. So this one I was probably the least worried about in terms of actually dying. Yeah, pretty much just throw a couple mediums. You can heavy counter his special 1. Yeah, hit him. Really not much to it. The only thing you need to make sure you don't do is hit into his block. Bait out an SP2. If the spacing's a little odd or the timing's a little odd, just block the first hit. I mean, it's not a big deal. You can see I'm still at 98% health. So that's gonna do it for this one. Finished that one at 97%. So the first 2 fights I was really happy with. Went about as well as I could hope for. So the next fight is going to be the Kingpin on 22. So I take off Dex for this fight just to be safe. You can see that Dex is off and the White Magneto pre-fight is on. That was my own White Magneto pre-fight. So this fight's pretty straightforward. You want to bait out the SP1s. I do kind of mess up a little bit here, but nothing too crazy. Here I was able to lock in 10 spores. And I guess I was too far away from him, so there, throw the heavy, lock in the spores again, bait out the SP1 because backup recovery is coming. I hit him once, just again, I knew backup recovery was coming. There I hit him and that pushed him over 2 bars, so that was pretty dumb, shouldn't have done that. At least I realized not to dex the last part of the special because I don't have dex turned on, of course. So I was trying to get to an SP3, see if I could heal up a little bit, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. Threw a stupid heavy there. No, not sure why I did that. Pretty foolish, of course. So this is just kind of a slog at this point, because I kind of messed up the rotation early on, but shouldn't have thrown this heavy. Should have thrown the SP3 there. Maybe I could have healed. I don't know why I didn't throw it. What am I even doing? I end up throwing it when he's at like 4%. Oh, I think it's because I only had like 3 spores on him. And I just thought there was no point in throwing it with so few spores. So I was hoping this wouldn't kill him, but it does kill him. So I don't get any of the healing, but that's okay. Still at 80%. That's basically like 1 potion. One of those 10k health potions. So not a huge deal. Did kind of mess up the middle of that fight, but overall, as long as you take Dex off, I think it's a pretty simple fight. So then you got to remember to put Dex back on, which is the biggest key, and I did, luckily. So I debated whether to use the White Max pre-fight. I ended up doing it. If you've watched my last couple videos, this is the third time I'm fighting this guy. First 2 times went quite poorly. I survived, but I didn't play particularly well. This fight, this is my first kind of solid fight against Korg. So just medium light, trying to stay close to him. Unfortunately, the medium, when you use the White Max pre-fight, the mediums will push you back. So that's why I'm doing the one-hit combo and then throwing the heavy. I'm never going to try to dex his specials unless I absolutely have to. Just for whatever reason, it almost never works for me, so I try not to. So throw the special 2, try to get some death spores. Missed the hip parry, but got the reparry, kind of the TJ special. So medium light, back up, medium light, back up. So here it's going pretty smoothly. There, messed up and dexed, so he does have his strat excitement, so if he throws a special, it'll be unblockable. But I kind of just hope I would dex it, and if not, oh well. Not the end of the world. But he kept throwing his heavies, which was nice. So there I go into the parry heavy SB2 combo, and that kills him. So not great. Kind of watching it back, that actually wasn't that great, but probably my best effort so far. So then later in the day, I have this Moleman. This is just a rank 2 Moleman. Really simple. I don't think I ever, I definitely never even tried to intercept. There was no point. It's only like a 40% damage reduction, so 60% of Omega Red against the rank 2 is still pretty good. I was hoping he wouldn't get his monster mass, but he gets it there, so much for that. But he's not going to be able to shrug against Omega, which is good. I get a decent amount of spores. I'm standing next to him there. So he's got 24. I was able to lock in 24, which is pretty good. Haven't been able to lock in too many spores lately. There he does a full 5-hit combo. And unfortunately throws a special 1, so I lose all my spores. There I go into the heavy SB2 combo. Get the death field back. I thought I was standing right next to him there, but I guess I wasn't. He wasn't gaining or losing spores, which is kind of weird. He just stuck at 12. Maybe I had the degen on him, actually. But I thought I was right next to him. I guess I wasn't. So just kind of a little slow of a fight, but ultimately, really simple. Not really much that he's going to be able to do. I should have thrown a special 1, got some regen. Didn't even think of that. But, he's almost dead, so just bait out 1 more special. I never even tried an intercept, just you hit into his block, then he's going to combo you, and it's a good way to lose unnecessary health. I'd rather just use the potion, so special 3 is not going to do any healing because it's going to kill him. So pretty straightforward there. What is that title? Consigliere? I don't even know what that is. Oh, maybe that's number 1 in AQ or something. So this next fight, this is a rank 3 Modoc with my Omega. The plan is just parry heavy pretty much, do 1 or 2 hit combos. Wasn't really planning to intercept too much. This does have redoubled, which is a little annoying because you're going to have the degen on him, which is going to feed his power and give him a big attack boost. So if you do get hit, it's not great. He was super herky-jerky in this fight, so you're going to see I'm going to miss probably 10 parries or so. It was like he wasn't playing in slow motion. Like he wasn't going straight in, which was just kind of weird. So, I think I've only landed like 1 out of the 8 parries I've attempted, so pretty bad. There I was standing right next to him, so I didn't try to dex his special because I was more worried about it hitting me. So it's a little slow, but it's all right. There I had a good distance, so dex the special, missed another parry, missed another parry. I think it probably happens like 10-15 times in this fight. So yeah, just 1 or 2 hits because I don't want to get auto blocked. I was waiting for him to throw the special. He just wouldn't throw it, but had good spacing there. I wanted to have 10 spores when I threw the special 3 just to get some regen. I got a nice intercept there, actually, to give myself the full damage on the SP3. It still didn't do that much, but still did some, so I was happy with that. What did that do? 25,000? That's not terrible. Unfortunately, he throws the special 1 and reverses my regen, so that was kind of lame, but, you know, what can you do? I'm at 70%, he's at 30, so, you know, for the most part, looking pretty good. Locking the degen again. It's not doing a ton, but, you know, it's still doing like almost 800 per tick total, so 1600 per second is pretty good. So at this point, I was pretty comfortable with where we were. He's almost down, 8%. Parried that one, just the spacing wasn't quite right. So I'm at 65, and there, I swear I tried to swipe back, and for some unknown reason, I guess my finger got stuck to the screen, and he stood there, and that unfortunately dropped me quite a bit. So huge waste of potions, but you know, it happens. And then this last fight, this is the thing on 55. So I used my final guidance from Carl. So this has, what is the node? Brute Force. The Limber won't apply because I have the pre-fight. So only thing I need to worry about is the Brute Force, and of course Thing, you know, going unstoppable if I mess up the rock stacks. So it started pretty good. There, I thought I was fine. All I did was medium heavy, but for some reason it, I guess, was slow. But I am able to lock in 17 spores. So yeah, I was pretty happy with the start. There, I turtled up just because of the rock stack. So he's at 15. Bait out the special, get 2 crits on the medium. That's pretty nice. And then throw the special 2. His special 2 does 7 hits. But he's only at 9, so I wasn't too worried even. So right here, I was standing right next to him and losing spores, which was quite annoying. I don't know why that happened. So here I'm at 65%, and I'm just going to try to bait out his special 2. And I can't hit him because then he's going to go unstoppable. And I'm just degenning. He finally throws it. I lose 25% of my health. It's a little annoying finish to that fight, but you know, I didn't need Omega anymore. Obviously, my war was over. That's the last fight before the boss. So all in all, pretty good. Definitely some mistakes to learn from, but overall, a solid war. I'm recording this. It's almost 1 a.m. Pacific time, actually. I don't know why I'm up so late, but we are down by 2, I believe. So not looking too great, but hopefully they give us a chance to catch up. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.